This season of the Urban Conservative Podcast is brought to you by Newton for Senate, working to improve education, reduce taxes, and keep North Carolina #1 for business. Find out more at newtonforsenate.com. This episode of the Urban Conservative has also been sponsored by Case Technology Consulting. Help your business get value out of its data and become more efficient and streamlined. Case Technology Consulting. Check out the link in the description. Episode of Top of the Morning is brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Kelly Harmon, providing you with well-researched guidance backed by Edward Jones' extensive team and technology that help you prepare for retirement, children's education, or other financial goals. Call 252-473-1006 or visit the link on the screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is time for the best 30-minute morning show or thereabouts on the internet. You tapped in with the TC Twins. Top of the morning, bro. What's good, man?
Top of the morning to you, sir, and top of the morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for checking out the Top of the Morning show here on the Urban Conservative. As always, tuconservative.com is the website. You see the info on the screen. You can follow us there at all that good stuff. Interesting weekend, bro. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was definitely a weekend. Had a lot of writing to do. Shouts out to everybody out here in Suffolk County, and shouts out to the whole team over at the South Shore Press, of course. Just a very, very interesting weekend doing some writing. I didn't get much yard work done this weekend. Oh, we had a very, very beautiful Saturday. I have to say, like, if you were in Suffolk County on Saturday,
it was 45 degrees.
No, it was like 66, 65, 66, and just absolutely beautiful day Saturday. We got out, we enjoyed it, and regular weekendry, as you call it. Regular weekendry. I mean, clearly there's a lot going on, but what'd you get into?
So I want to give a big shout out to the Douglas Leadership Institute and the Frederick Douglass Foundation of North Carolina, and FDF everywhere, really, the Frederick Douglass Foundation. The Our Faith, Our Family, Our Freedom convention was amazing. They did it down at the Heritage Center in Fort Mill, South Carolina. I got to give a shout out to the folks from Blexit, Valerie, and Kizzy Smalls that's running for South Carolina State Senate. Just a great weekend. We honored Clarence Henderson on Saturday night with the Douglas Leadership Institute's Lifetime Achievement Award. Really great event, man. Just glad to be in the presence of so many powerful and productive leaders, man. DLI and FDF have some really good stuff going on, man. But dope weekend. Other than that, man, I will tell you this. I did take some downtime to rewatch Rambo.
Which one?
First Blood Part 2.
Okay. Thoughts? Takeaways?
I get why there's a real not beef, but how Schwarzenegger and Stallone, bro, it was a good movie. First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part. It was a great movie. Now the shooting was reckless. The shooting was absolutely reckless. I mean,
oh no. No consideration for any type of reality-based.
Oh no! I mean, you're firing at the hip from something, like, it was ridiculous. The amount of hip fire. I was like, yo, and the magical machine gun chain. Yo, he had magical bullets that it's great. It's great to go back and watch it, man. Pick it apart a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, it is top of the morning here on the Urban Conservative. It's Major City Monday. Each and every Monday, we take a look at what's going on at major cities around the country, bro. Where are we starting out this Monday? What are we going with?
I think we're going to start here. I think we're going to start here today. I think we're going to start right here. Let that burn into your eyebrows this morning. We're going to start here. All right. And the reason we're going to start here, right, is that because, there's a reason for this, right? So crime, folks, crime is on the rise. Okay. And the first city we're going to visit is California. This young lady's from California, Riverside County. The Riverside County folks have recovered more than $10,000. Okay. And this was yesterday. In stolen merchandise after arresting this 19-year-old woman along with two juveniles who reportedly returned to the store for a second time. Yeah, they went back for a second time in one day to steal additional merchandise. So the first incident unfolded on November 2nd, and the deputies responded to reports of grand theft just after 8 p.m. And, so listen, her name is Velku, a resident of Brea, California, along with two juveniles who were detained, okay? Her name is Georgiana Velku, 19, was arrested, okay, in connection. And this was yesterday she was arrested. So during the investigation, as I said, they recovered $10,000 from numerous stores. And the sergeant there, interesting enough, told KTLA that deputies believe the three suspects are part of a large retail theft ring. Now, I bring this up because we start to see, these smash and grabs, these young teenagers who figure, I've never been in trouble. I'm just, this is the thing. We're entitled to it. This is, screw corporate America. We should be able to take whatever we want, which is one side to it. The other side to it, which is not reflected in this article, is the illegal migrants involved in these similar activities. So how do you penalize them? How do you, and especially in these cities with no bail, cashless bail, pro-criminal district attorneys, this young lady and her friends will probably walk away with a slap on the wrist. But she was booked at the Koisberg Detention Center on charges, and the juveniles were released to their parents or guardians, and charges will be filed within the juvenile court system. So let
me throw this out here. Let me throw
one last thing. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact Deputy Knoll at the Lake Elsinore Sheriff Station 951-245-3300 if you have any information. And there you can go.
All right. So here's the point that I was going to make with this whole retail theft thing. So when you go in certain neighborhoods and you wonder why the daggone deodorant is locked behind a case, you wonder why you
$97.
and you wonder why there's cages. It's not for no reason. This stuff has a real life impact on quality of life. So you think about, like, even now you're starting to see more of these viral videos of people being stopped at Walmart. I don't have to show you my receipt kind of thing. You're seeing more and more of this stuff happen. But retail theft is a serious issue. It has major implications for quality of life, and it costs people who live in poor communities more. That's why you see less banks and more check cashing places with the glass windows. Yo, have you been into one of those places recently? Like a check cashing place as of like a regular check cash? Nah. No. Yo, bro, it's military grade 6-inch thick glass. Like, you got to try to talk to
get a load of this. This is similar to what we talking about right now. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're not doing advertisements right now. We're gonna keep you muted. But look, this is an example of, and this is recent as well. When I say recent, where's the date on this? See, November 1st. So this is not too far off from today. And this is what you're seeing. Hold on. And this is a rash of this nonsense going on. But I also realized, now I'm waiting for the ad to go away. Okay. Is it on? You see it on the screen?
No, I see it on the screen.
I'm not looking at the screen. Okay, here we go. So,
week of nearly daily crash and grabs, 2 arrests were made on the scene of this latest one, and whether that will lead police to the rest of the crew involved in these, we do not know. But what we do know is that small business owners left to deal with all of this.
Hang on.
More than a week of nearly daily crash and grabs, 2 arrests were made on the scene of this.
That's what I was hearing. I said, did she say daily?
Daily crash and grabs. Wow. A week of nearly daily crash and grabs, 2 arrests were made on the scene of this latest one, and whether that will lead police to the rest of the crew involved in these, we do not know. But what we do know is that small business owners left to deal with all of this are at a breaking point. Another day, another cleanup. In what is becoming an all too familiar ritual, today it fell to Ahmed Kasim and his employees to take stock of the damage left behind by a group of burglars who last night crashed into West Garfield Park's Tops and Bottoms clothing shop.
We definitely know how much.
Wait. Pause. They literally mean crash and grab. Like,
we're gonna steal a truck. We're going to steal a truck, and the truck is now just became a battering ram to open the store.
Jeez.
Tens of thousands of dollars of product.
Sadness and frustration best describes Kasim's mood today.
You know what's confusing? Look, there you go.
Watching friends' businesses being hit, requesting permission from the city to place planters on Madison Avenue to protect his storefront. Last night, he became the latest victim of the crime.
So there's a rash of this. This is an absolute issue in these major cities across the country. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. You rocking out on Top of the Morning. We doing Major City Mondays. Please be safe out there. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Don't go nowhere.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Top of the Morning. Best 30-minute morning jizoint you can watch. You with the TUC Twins right here on Facebook at The Urban Conservative or over on YouTube at TUC Twins. I guess we're gonna stick with the crime theme for these major cities right now, bro. I guess we'll stick to the old crime theme here.
Well, before you do that, let me throw this up real quick, and this is important. The young lady that you see on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, you may or may not know, Shanquella Robinson. She was the young lady that was down there in Mexico with her friends. U.S. prosecutors declined to pursue criminal charges, but the family is continuing to seek justice. So they are now taking the friends that went down there to Mexico with her, and this is a Charlotte woman. Shanquella Robinson died while traveling to Mexico with her friends. There's a video. Apparently, there's a video of her being beaten. And the family plans to take legal action in civil court after their search for criminal justice.
Back up, Terry. What happened? Doing what?
So Robinson, 25, traveled to Mexico with 6 friends from college, 4 women and 2 men on October 28th, 2022. She was discovered unconscious the next day in a rented tourist property in San Jose del Cabo in the Mexican state of Baja California Sur. Her family and her friends told them she died of her family said that the friends told them she died of alcohol poisoning. However, a viral video on social media of someone in the traveling party attacking her in a bedroom while she was naked. Conflicting reports from the 6 friends also raised suspicions about how she died. In November of 2022, Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, Attorney General for Baja California Sur, said an arrest warrant was issued in Mexico for an American friend of Robinson charged with femicide. Mexican investigators determined that there wasn't a
Whoa, back up. What was that aside?
Femicide, woman-on-woman murder, femicide. Mexican investigators.
There you go. That's a new one.
You never heard of femicide?
I didn't know you needed another word other than murder or homicide. I thought homicide covered it. Human on human murder. So it's different when a woman kills a woman. It's called femicide. So what is it called when men kill each other?
I think that's a homicide. Anyway, Mexican investigators determined that there wasn't a quarrel, but instead a direct aggression that resulted in Robinson's death. Autopsy by Mexican officials said Robinson died from severe injuries to her spinal cord and neck. However, an autopsy conducted in November by a medical examiner in the United States found a significant discrepancy with the findings of the autopsy performed in Mexico. The U.S. autopsy found no spinal cord.
Okay, hold on, Terry. Femicide is a hate crime in which broadly defined is the intentional killing of a woman or girl because they are females. That's what femicide is. That ain't just regular murder. That you killed her because she's a woman. So yeah, the femicide was something I never heard. So we needed to clarify that for those that were just scratching their head, thinking like, "What the heck is a femicide?"
Yeah. Yeah. So the autopsy from the U.S. said no spinal cord injuries and said the death was undetermined. In May, the family and supporters rallied to see the Biden administration to extradite her killer to Mexico. That did not happen. So now they are going forward with a civil case. And it's sad. It's really, really sad because you go somewhere with a group of people, you think, you're supposed to be the homies. I don't even know how you get past, the video evidence or whatever the case may be. But that's a major update happening. Again, Charlotte, story about Shanquella Robinson and her family now taking things to the civil way because the criminal justice way doesn't seem to be working. What else we got this morning, bro?
Well, we'll take a quick commercial break. We're going to clear the screen. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. We got a couple of more things to touch on this morning here on Top of the Morning. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back in a few seconds.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Top of the Morning. Real quick, tomorrow is Municipal Election Day. Make sure you're back here with us tonight at 8 p.m. as we discuss some of these local elections, some of these municipal elections going on around the country. So make sure you're back here 8 p.m. for the Urban Conservative Podcast. You never know who's going to pop through tonight. We're going to have some candidates on tonight. So please make sure you tune back in here at 8 o'clock. And real quick, I got to do this personal point of privilege real quick because we got an intense situation out here in the town of Southampton.
I'm killing the music. He said personal point of privilege. I got to kill the music for that.
Yeah. So I'm out here in the town of Southampton, and we have an unprecedented set of events that are taking place here in the town. Now, there is a wealthy developer, right? It's a local town race, and this guy has dumped an enormous amount of money for a local race with a very specific overdevelopment agenda in our town. So I wanted to take a few moments to just play this quick 30-second video, and if you happen to be out here in the town of Southampton in Suffolk County, this is very important stuff because there's proper development and then there's risky, rash overdevelopment, which is what the agenda of these people is. So real quick, take a look at this.
Southampton, did you know? A staggering $140,247 from a wealthy developer is flooding the Southampton Town Supervisor race, with the sole aim of undermining Cindy McNamara. It's time to make our voices heard and tell Jay Schneiderman and his hand-picked candidate and their special interest friends that Southampton Town isn't for sale. Join us in making a stand by voting for Cindy McNamara on Row B for Southampton Town Supervisor. Your vote can make a real difference, so let's reclaim Southampton Town for the people.
All right, shouts out to Cindy, shouts out to all of our Republican candidates out here in the town of Southampton. But folks, it's important that you don't let special interests come into small towns, and because they have an agenda and because they feel like they have money, and we're a tourist destination for the summer here on the East End. And the reality of it is that some of these really, really, really rich people, and hey, I'm fine with you being super uber rich. I'm good with that. But when you try to change the dynamic of a town to fit it the way you want it to, no good. We can't have that, So trying to circumvent the will of the people. All right, you're running your mouth, but nothing's happening.
Yeah, because I forgot to hit that top mute. Yeah, that does happen sometimes.
Yeah,
but no, all I was saying was that is it. You got to be mindful, folks, of these local elections. We're going to talk about it tonight, but these local elections, bro, you're wondering why those potholes ain't getting done. You're mad at the underfunding of the police, and there's so many things. But yeah, bro, what else we got major city wise?
Well, let's see here. I don't know what I did with the story, but we're going to share this tab instead. So coming out of Houston this morning, this is what we got.
Houston, Texas.
So out in Houston, a gang member has been sentenced to life in prison after being charged with not one, but two murders. Okay. That happened in 2020. Okay. Houston man was sentenced to life in prison after being charged with 2 murders that happened in 2020, according to Harris County District Attorney Kim Og. Announced on Saturday, Javier Jerome McConaughey, 23, unfortunately, this young man is 23, was convicted of the murder of 27-year-old, right? The convicted of the murder of a 27-year-old Earl Anthony Blair Foster and charged with fatally shooting Andre Thomas. Now, I would like to take a moment to see here if these 2 people that were killed were white or black. You know why?
I can tell you right now. And it's
you were a betting man. What would you say?
If I were a betting man, Andre Thomas is a black guy.
Okay, then survey says.
If I was a betting guy, I could be wrong.
Oh, they want me to buy that article. I'm not buying that article. I'm not buying that. Okay, here we go. Troy. Okay, yep. Unfortunately, you're correct.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
See that?
Young man. Yeah.
Young man. And here goes the crazy part. Now, 16-year-old Andre Thompson, white or black?
I'm guessing black kid.
Let's see. Let's see what the survey says. Survey says, well, we don't got an image of the boy. They probably won't have an image of him.
Because he's 16, but still.
Right.
I'm willing.
The likelihood that, so the reason I tabled this, right, because cities like Houston, because cities like Charlotte, where these crimes are happening, the especially coming into this 24 cycle, bro, it's almost necessary that we have to highlight these. And because the narrative is that we're supposed to believe right now that we're under attack, we're under assault by the white power structure that's designed to hold the black man down, and that the cops only go after the black people because, a historical systemic issue with them being the overseers from slavery that have now transitioned. Now, we're going to disregard, for that narrative to be true, we're going to disregard how local municipal governments write contracts with police departments. We're going to ignore some of these police departments just are new. We're going to ignore all that.
Yeah, and the other thing, the only thing that I would add into this, bro, is because when you look at what this actually shows us, the fact that this is so it's not remarkable. It's not remarkable to anybody. It's not, ring the alarm type news that these killings are happening. The sad part about this, the real sad part about this, is that agenda that you're talking about, the people that we're voting for in these municipal elections that continue to want to divert attention away from this, where is all the screaming about stopping this? Where is all the condemnation for this? Why is this just
God forbid a white officer shoots a black suspect, or a black officer shoots a white suspect. It is so tough to be a police officer at this point. And that the fact of the matter is that they make prisons for a reason. And unfortunately, or fortunately, however you choose to see it, there are people who have been birthed that are destined for that place. And that place is a requirement for these people because they lack the ability to make decisions that will, I guess the simple way to put it the simple way to put it is that they don't consider the social contract that is decency in society. That is, hey, we all gonna get along. We gonna walk by. Right. That social contract don't matter to these people.
But let's be clear about something, though. Let's be clear. I want to make sure we're clear about something. Are we saying that 100% of the time that the police shoot somebody, that 100% of the time the police are right and the police are always right and they do no wrong and there's no racism in policing? And that we just did a story about that. What was that called? The Brave Cave they had out there going on, right? When it's wrong, it's wrong. When things are wrong, we got to call out when they're wrong. And I haven't met a sheriff, a police chief, or an officer that thinks their police department or sheriff's office are doing, is 100% perfect and nothing is wrong. They're always looking to improve those things. But that's where we need to be as a society, is we need to be looking at how we're policing and all of that and saying, what can we improve on? But this idea, bro, that this is just normal. It's not shocking. Like it's you know what I'm saying? It's
look, at this point, all we can do is try to, highlight what it is and hopefully
hold on, bro. Hold on. But then you got people in Congress worried about extreme MAGA Republicans. This is what pisses me off. You got literally people who are elected officials in the US House of Representatives that could be going to make laws that'll make things safer, right? In places where you have I ain't even gonna get off on that tangent. I'm just saying, bro.
Check this
really
out. This is the type of behavior we talking about. This is the type of behavior we talking about right here. Hold on.
Wait, what did he just do? Why is he on?
Oh, you don't understand? Here you go. I'd try to mash the gas pedal right there.
Yo, he got mental problems, bro. Yeah, he clearly, bruh, stop that.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's clearly high. Yo, he's clearly high and got mental problems, bro. He's on something. Yo. Yeah, he in the wrong place, bro. Yo, Ross, stop, man. Just stop.
Now, my thing is, if somebody would have mowed him over or got out the car and gave him that work,
but then you would have to hear everybody, but mental health issues. Javon had mental health issues. Yo, clearly we're talking about somebody who's not stable, bro.
You did use the right word. He had mental problems. You definitely used the right word. He had them. All right, last one for the day. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yo, this just makes me. Yo.
Come on, man.
Hi, hold on. Here you go, your boy Gavin Newsom, following the Joe Biden plan. Watch. Zumba, and zumba,
boom.
All right, last one for the morning. I'm gonna leave y'all with this.
Last one for the morning. Let's go.
Book me now. Book me now. Book me now.
Is that our own?
Book me now. Book me now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, man,
you've been checking out Top of the Morning here on the Urban Conservative each and every Monday through Friday. You can rock with us here. Grab a cup of coffee. Each and every Monday we do Major City Mondays. Tonight, live and direct, the Urban Conservative Podcast. We're going to be doing a pre-election special. There's some elections going across the country we need to cover, and we will see you guys tonight. For my twin brother over there, Raheem Architect Soto, I'm Abdul Ali. This has been Top of the Morning, Major City Mondays. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.